Chance, cross country coming to a close in the regular season in just a couple of weeks, but last meet out, you finished third overall, and I know that really had you pretty stoked. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, we've been practicing for a while, and I just feel like everything just came together. This is my best time, and I was just really excited for it. I can't wait to get better times, and then win regions.
What time was that?
I got an 18:48.
Were you really surprised?
I was very surprised when I crossed the finish line. I was so happy. I went and hugged my mom. That was my goal for the whole season.
And that's so cool, man, because this is your first year running cross country, right? Because you're a football player, and this is obviously a really serious issue. You're a young man that, because of severe concussions, literally had to give up football in high school. We hear more about it happening to NFL players and things like that, but your second concussion, is that right, last year from high school that was really serious, and you basically just had to hang up the cleats?
Yes, sir. I thought, it's more important for me to have better education, to be smarter, and in the end get a better job, because I don't know how far football could take me. If I could get hurt again, how severe it would be. I just felt like having my knowledge and being smarter is more important.
Not getting your eggs scrambled up there. And boy, you've done well. A 3.8 in the classroom, your National Honor Society. Talk a little bit about that aspect of high school, the academic side, and getting it done in the classroom.
Well, my parents always taught me that school comes before everything else, so before I go to bed, I have everything done. I can't procrastinate anymore, because as I got farther and farther into high school, the more I procrastinated early on, the worse I did. So I've learned to not procrastinate and take things more serious.
As far as running, it's pretty amazing that you're doing that well. I believe in a sport like cross country that you obviously training is such a big deal of it, and I'm sure you didn't just naturally go out and run 30 miles a week or something like that when you were before you started in cross country. So talk a little bit about the discipline it's taken to, do what you have to do to succeed as a cross country runner.
So naturally with soccer, I did a little bit of running, but it was nothing compared to cross country. The first day I went out, we ran like 6 miles, and they told me that was nothing. And I was dying the first couple days, and then I figured something out for me. I just didn't think about running. I thought of other things, and it just helped me run farther and farther. And I said, if I want to get good times, I just have to work through it, and that's still what I do.
Oh man, that's a great attitude, and obviously the fact that it's actually paid off for you and you're doing that is something to really be admired. Are you completely, and don't be modest, are you completely surprised that you've been able to do as well as you have? Because this is a very good program, and I know that obviously you guys go up against great runners all the time, and for you to be finishing as high as that for somebody that just picked up the game, I mean, that's pretty amazing, I think.
Honestly, I think I did really good for me, but it's mostly been because of our coach, and because of our athletic trainer who helps out with our coach and telling us how much to run and putting us on the track to run intervals. I feel like that's helped the most. It's not all us just going out there running 8 miles. It's their program telling us how much to run, how many laps and intervals we have to do to meet a certain time and a certain deadline. So
there's a lot more there's a lot more kind of structure to it than just going out the door and getting your 5 or 6 or 8 miles in.
Sure. And they're pushing us constantly to do better and better.
Well, keep up the good work. What, two more meets before the regions start? Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And you're real optimistic that you guys have a chance to make some noise in the postseason, right?
Yes, sir. Definitely. That state's going to show up.
All right. Well, keep up the good work, man. Great to talk to you, and we look forward to seeing how you do the rest of the way.